Hey, it's Steve. John Russell commented and asked me about the supplements I take. I will. But supplements are only one half of the solution. MS recovery is like baking bread. You need a list of ingredients. Then you need to take those ingredients and mix them all together. Next comes the important part. Stick it in the oven and apply heat. Only then the strangest things start to happen when heat is applied to the mix. Everything changes. I think of supplements like the ingredients. They aren't special by themselves. They just make up a big bowl of mush. This is what I look like when I hope the mush would change me. But then came the magic of heat. As I said, I'll talk about the first part here, the supplements that are the ingredients I use and why I take them. And the ingredients are important. Don't get me wrong, and don't listen to others who say they aren't. We need both. But what truly changed my life was the heat. So stick around. I'll explain it all to you. I take all my supplements at 2 times in the day. Right when I wake up and about a half hour before I go to sleep. So let's start with the morning. First, I take lion's mane. I made an entire video on the benefits, and I'll put a link in the description. There has been research that shows that the bioactive ingredient in lion's mane, aranacine A, induces nerve growth factor, also known as NGF. NGF is a protein which regulates the growth, development, and maintenance of certain neurons in the brain. Also, NGF promotes regeneration, survival protection, and differentiation of oligodendrocytes, and clears the way for the migration and proliferation of oligodendrocyte progenitor cells to the sites of myelin damage. That was a big mouthful. NGF directly regulates key structural proteins that comprise myelin. Is that simpler? Next, I take magnesium threonate. There are many brands out there. This one is called Neuromag. Just make sure whatever brand you buy lists magnesium threonate as the main ingredient. Unlike most forms of magnesium, which cannot do it, magnesium threonate can pass through the blood-brain barrier into the brain. It can enhance synaptic plasticity, which makes our brain cells able to talk to each other quicker and easier. Last, I take tyrosine. I take 2 capsules and then go to the bathroom and take 5 drops of iodine. Tyrosine promotes the production of thyroid hormone, which is crucial hormone for the production of myelin. As I said, I don't take any supplements during the day. but a half hour before I go to bed, I start by taking tryptophan. It promotes relaxation and restful sleep. But why I take it for MS in particular is because it reduces inflammation. I question, it might not reduce brain inflammation directly, but I believe reducing inflammation overall is a good thing. To promote sleepiness, I take valerian root, passion flower, and GABA. Next, I take a time-release melatonin called REM-Fresh. In my experience, it is the best melatonin to promote REM sleep. And it's during REM sleep. The highest frequency of myelin-forming molecules increase. To target brain inflammation at night, I take 2 different choline supplements, CDP choline and alpha GPC. Both enhance the brain's ability to produce acetylcholine, which is the major regulator of the immune system. And it also plays a major role in controlling inflammation. But all of these supplements don't do anything on their own. Going back to that bread analogy, heat is needed. It's essential. It's what took me from that to this. First is 4 drops of Lugol's iodine solution I talked about earlier. Second is weightlifting. It's more than just building muscle. In the brain, electrical signals called action potentials fire to instruct muscles to flex. It's shown that action potentials have the ability to activate regeneration and new myelin creation. Third is sleep. There have been studies which support the hypothesis that REM sleep exerts a positive proliferation on oligodendrocyte progenitor cells, which are the cells that make myelin. Fourth is UVB light. It activates the central hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, which causes immunosuppression, independent of vitamin D. Then finally, the fifth is eating only 1 meal a day. Digestion causes the body to release inflammation, which isn't a bad thing, but with our permeable blood-brain barrier, eating all day lets our immune system to continue the attack all day long. But when I started practicing 1 meal a day, the clarity I gained increased exponentially. All of this took me years to develop. Now, I'm just so excited to share with you. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a video. Until the next one.